Look, I'm still in shock at what you said. Because, okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest, because you're trying to be an honest dude, Mr. I'm wearing a cowboy hat. Okay, you're mad because this dude's preaching hate. And he was. That was hate. That was straight hate, right? Hating. Right? But see, at the very least, Obama's pastor or preacher, whatever you want to call him, was hating at something that happened, right? He was hating at the fact that something happened. Now let's talk about white preachers. All right, let's talk about white preachers today that preach hate against minorities for no reason. Let's take it back 150 years. Right? Let's take it back 150 years. In this country, we had slaves. We had organized slavery. We had a system of religious indoctrination of the slaves to become fundamentalist. Right? To make them dumb, to make them easily manipulated through the church, right? Get them all wild up in case, you know, they were depressed, so you give them a little Jesus or something. That was intentional, that was on purpose, and that was just straight hating because they were black. Let's be honest, because they were black, because their skin was black. Right? That's the truth. That's just a fact. Right? So okay, that's a fact, right? So let's grab all the last names of slave owners, right? They're terrorists. Slave owners are terrorists. Slave owners were no different than Muslim extremists, right? So the last name Smith, which we know was a slave owner last name because a lot of black people had that last name Smith. So that's a bad last name then, right? Because Obama is a bad last name because it sounds like Osama. And there's Osama terrorist. And Hussein. Oh, Saddam Hussein's a bad last name because there's a terrorist. Well, Johnson is an evil last name. Right? Smith's an evil last name. Crittenden's an evil last name. Any last name that any black person has, in fact, would be a bad name, because any black people in the United States have American names, Christian names, right? Hello? Oh, what's up, dude? Just at your office, would that work? Yeah, that works, dude. I'll be 10 o'clock sharp. I'll be right there. Yeah. Yeah, it did, actually. Yeah, I'm about to send him a link right now. And then the video will be up soon. Oh, don't get me in trouble, dude. Alright, like 5 minutes, we'll get it. Cool, man. Thanks, Mario. Bye. Alright. I'm a reporter, so I gotta stay on top of the game. Anyways, back to dealing with you with the cowboy hat. That's the logic you use. I'm simply regurgitating your logic back at you. So, in fact, if you view Muslims that way, because I want to, can view white people that way. Right? By your logic, somebody should have invaded the United States of America and stopped the oppression of minorities by whites. Because that's why we invaded Iraq, right? After we found out there were some weapons of mass destruction, right? It was liberation. Liberation from tyranny. Well, there was fucking tyranny in this country right? There was tyranny. There's mad, hardcore tyranny in this country. And there's a genocide against Indians in this country. There was slavery in this country. There was Jim Crow laws in this country. There was mad segregation. There was oppression. There was killing. We killed our own people. Our government killed its own people just like Saddam killed the Kurds. So why didn't Russia invade us and liberate us? I'm just using your logic, dude. I don't think that way. But that's your logic. So all I want to point out is the fact that you're simple-minded, you're arrogant, and that's why you're a young Republican punk. That's a fact. So I'm gonna wait for a response from you. Alright, dude? I'm gonna wait for a response. Because, you know, I noticed in your video, you looked at yourself the whole time, homie. So that was just all ego. You think you're bright and sharp and on top of your game, right? Like all Republicans do. Republicans think they're so smart because they're onto it, right? Because they're not liberals. Well, pat yourself in the back. You're not a liberal. Good job. But is that it? You stop right there? You got a long ways to go, dude. Because you just got to sharpen your game. You sound retarded talking like that. You sound dumb, dude. You might as well be in a diaper. You're like a baby. At least philosophically. Like, you're just like this, dude. Like, here's your little legs and your little arms, dude. Like a baby. Alright? I'm not hating on you. I'm trying to peep your game, fool. Acting retarded on YouTube. Retarded. And the McCain video sucked. It sucked. Sucked, dude. It's embarrassing. Raining McCain. What? That's retarded. That's it. I'm done.